Hey, thanks for tuning back into my channel. So, tonight I basically want to do like a little mini video basically about the different type of massages and massagers that they do use on your body, or you can use on your body here while you are in the States. I have actually three that I use. One is in my suitcase, packed up, ready to go. And then I have these two, which I'm about to show you, that are very, when I say very, very useful, very, very useful for lymphatic massages so that you can decrease the liquid in your body so that you can heal properly. First and foremost, I do have a heating pad. Now this, you might want to make this your trusty best friend because it feels great, number one. Me, after surgery, this is like my number one go-to. I need a heating pad or a heating blanket, which I also do have packed up in my suitcase already, as y'all already know. Now, when it comes down to the massages, I have the Annika. Now, let me not let it get twisted. I will be using the Annika gels, but also I will be incorporating it with my own personal essential oils, which I do have two different ones that are my own personal concoction. Let me say that. But then also, while I'm home, this is basically what I do on a regular basis in the evening. I'm actually looking at my laptop too, so it may look like I'm looking somewhere else because I'm looking at the camera as I'm speaking to you, but I'm also looking at my laptop so I don't, forget anything for you guys. But this is my coconut oil that I use on a daily. Yes, on a daily for my skin. And it pretty much keeps me good and saturated and moist, and it keeps everything fresh and heals perfectly. This particular brand can be bought from BJ's. It's definitely a banger. When I say a banger, and do you see the size of the jar? Like, it's a 54 flow ounce, 1.59 liters of nothing but pure, organic, extra virgin coconut oil. Now, this right here, good black don't crack. I ain't got to say much. It just is what it is. So, I'm here to let you guys know. Now, this is one of my trusty massagers. Now, this right here, my mother told me this would be the best one to use right about now to get out, a lot of fluid out of your body. Because basically, once you have it on your skin and you're basically pushing and draining it down, whether it be on your stomach, Let me try to, hold on, y'all. This way. Whether it be on your stomach and, you're in the process of going like this, or you're going over your stomach, or in your back, trust me, it's going to work. When I say it's going to work, it's going to work. This right here as well. This is my trusty one that I've been using before all this other stuff. When I had my cesarean, I was on this one. This got me firm, flat, and together. It heats up and everything. It's a Conair one. And I've had this one for a few years now. It works smooth. It drains out the liquid with no issues. And this actually gets warm so that it eliminates of it and it helps push the fluid out. Plus, you got a massager on all sides, however you feel, so you can see it. It's not that big, but it's definitely a Conair one. And that one was actually a gift from my sister. This one is Dr. Franklin. And this one is the one. When I say this joint push, it push. You want a pusher? And you want a serious pusher? I'm your pusher. Now, the one that I have in my bag is actually from Waltz. It's a small one. I figured that would be good for me to do my own massages while I actually am in the DR. But my team going to be doing it for me. So I already know, basically how that's going to go down. But I just wanted to do a brief little video in reference to that. Also, I thought about a couple of different things, which I thought this was kind of different. I'm going to show y'all. Let me sit this oil right here to hold my camera in space. If you don't have a supportive pillow that you want to take with you, I did actually grab this from Five Below. And if you put enough air in it and it's real tight, you can lean back for back support. And it's perfect. Like, I've tried it on my bed. I've tried it in a chair. Like, you basically would just sit it up against your back and you're cool for the most part. Like, the pressure and everything, it holds you because of the air and it's still tight. So I thought this was a pretty good one. And I just wanted to show you guys, like, let me bring it back so you can get a good look at it. I don't know if you can see it too well because this one's clear. And this is basically for your back. But I got something else for y'all that I was going to show y'all. Everybody got a boppy. I got a boppy as well. But I also bought something else that I thought would be useful. And everybody uses these for the swimming pool, but nobody thought about doing this. Everybody want to go swimming with these, right? Hello. They want to blow these up, throw them in the pool, and just get to swimming like it's nobody's business, which is fine. There's no issues. By all means, enjoy yourself. But did y'all ever think about getting one of these that actually sit in, like when it blows up and you sit your butt in, your butt cheeks will be out and it'll have you firm? You can have this lane, and it's very big, as you can see. Very big. It's not small at all. This behind your back for firmness, so you sit up and you're comfortable. These were just some small things that I happened to come across, and I thought, you know what, let me share some of this stuff. And then also, nobody had talked about when you go to the DR or out of the country, and they have all different types of bugs. So people are taking bug spray, which I've done the same as well. But also, no one talked about the medication that you can get from your doctor, which you start taking 2 weeks prior to you going. And then you also take it when you are over there as well for 2 weeks. So actually, I think it's a week here and then 2 weeks while you're over there. Just so you don't get the West Nile virus, which is malaria. When you get malaria, I had it as a child, and well, preteen, I might as well say, not a child. Going overseas and coming back, like, it can be a real headache. And I ended up in the hospital for a month, and I was like their guinea pig, for them to figure out what was going on with me. But basically, all it was malaria, and it's really serious. Look it up if you want to know more about it. I don't want to go too much in detail right this second, but it is the West Nile virus, which causes malaria. With that being said, also, I wanted to talk about this journey right here. When I say it has been something for me, when I say something, at one point I had a setback and I had to rearrange some things and get them done.